Hello and welcome to episode 34 of the Fish-Tank. That was Fluorescent Adolescent by the Arctic Monkeys. I suppose that's probably gone out of the charts now, but I've not had a chance to, not really recorded many episodes of the Fish-Tank from here for quite a while, so I thought while I'm at home and I've got the guitar, I might as well play a tune for you. Because, well, having said that, I'm only going to live at this house that I'm living at the moment for about an extra 5 hours, because I'm moving out very shortly, actually, but I still haven't packed much of my stuff up yet. Oh well, not to worry. So, anyway, it's time now for Apology of the Week. And a few weeks ago, there was a very tough episode to do, because it involved talking about the death of Jane Tomlinson Pavarotti. Well, once again, there is a sombre mood in today's episode. A great of the sporting world has left us, and it makes this episode very hard to do. It was someone who was something of a personal hero of mine as well. But I'm not sure if you've heard, but last night it was announced that Jose Mourinho has left Chelsea, and that's something that is very upsetting to me. And apparently also Colin McRae's died. I'm not sure if you've seen that in the news. That's also bad news as well. So that's apologies, if you feel this mood, is quite sombre in this week's show. I do apologise for that. There was actually a suggestion as well from a friend of mine who left a comment on episode 29 that after having a girl in the show, Steph appeared in the show, first ever girl in the Fish Tank, that Apology of the Week should be replaced by Fit Bird of the Week. So if you are a fit bird and you want to appear on the show, then feel free, as ever. I'm not going to turn you down. And you can always stay at my house overnight as well. I'll make that offer. And so, yeah, either if you are a fit bird, or you just like to promote a fit bird, just come on the show and sort of say I'm training this fit bird up or whatever, like a boxing trainer would do. Then feel free to get the fit birds on the show and all that. So yeah, it's time for the news and what's been happening this week in the news and in my life in general. Well, Northern Rock going under is, well, not going under, but the share price has dropped significantly, has been dominating the news, and Gordon Brown's had to step in and sort of calm the situation down. Actually, it did quite a cool thing last week, Gordon Brown. Not often you'd say that about Gordon Brown, but David Cameron was about to announce loads of new policies. And what Gordon Brown did was on the same day invite Margaret Thatcher to come to 10 Downing Street. So the result was that no one talks about David Cameron's new policies. They all talked about Gordon Brown meeting Margaret Thatcher instead. So good work there, Gordon. That's quite a clever thing to do. And actually, when they were talking about Margaret Thatcher, Nick Robinson, the BBC's political editor, said, and Gordon Brown, out of all the people who have got to come to 10 Downing Street, he got Margaret Thatcher himself. So, referred to Margaret Thatcher as a man, which, shall we say, is quite funny. Because, let's face it, she always has been a bit masculine. But to actually just say it implicitly on the BBC News is, I think, quite a good thing. And on Tuesday as well, me and Jimbo, we went out into town to record like a new podcast for Jimbo Studios called Word on the Street. And we were in Rotherham Town Centre. We were a bit nervous actually when we were doing this recording, because apparently there were two strange men on the loose in Rotherham Town Centre, but that apparently turned out just to be me and Jimbo, so that situation was calmed down, and we got a few dodgy looks, I'll be honest, but everything was okay. And there's been a lot of arts news in the news this week, because apparently it was revealed that a lot of artists have actually got like some kind of stigmatism within their eyes, which means that they can't see properly and should wear glasses. The result is they can actually do quite good abstract artwork. And I mean, apparently Van Gogh should have worn glasses because he only got one ear, he couldn't put his glasses on. But aside from that, it's also worth pointing out that Van Gogh apparently chopped off his ear to impress some ladies. Now, most ladies I've ever met just prefer flowers as opposed to an ear. And also, you can only ever chop your ear off twice. So if you have like sort of 3 people who are impressed, then you can chop your ear off for the first 2, then for the third one you're a bit in a tight situation. So it's time now for Celeb-ometer, and I would like to get Carlton Palmer on the show, because a friend of mine works with a company that works with Carlton Palmer. Like, do a lot of his computer work, because Carlton Palmer's got his own property business, so We'd like him to come on the show, just talk about his business and stuff, what he does nowadays. Could ask him what he does with a banana. We could ask him if he takes marijuana. That's the life of Colton Palmer. So, could ask him various questions. And so now it's time for headline of the week. And I've actually got two headlines from the BBC News website. And the two headlines kind of, if you follow on from each other, sort of, you get a good headline. So the first headline is, opera legend Pavarotti dies aged 71. Second headline is, Madeline's mother to be questioned. So that's the headline bang under the Pavarotti headline, the one about Madeleine McCann's mother. But I'd rather not talk about the Madeleine McCann thing because I'm not sure about the whole case. I don't want to get myself involved in it, to be honest. I've got nothing to do with the case, just in case you wonder. I didn't kidnap anyone. But as I say, it's a bit of a dodgy situation, so I'd rather not mention it on Fish Tank. Not really appropriate. So it's now time for quote of the week, which is from John Inverdale, and he says, "There's going to be a lot of wailing teeth in the newspapers tomorrow." So if you have got wailing teeth in your newspapers, either complain to your newsagent or complain to the supplier, distributor of your newspapers. You shouldn't have to deal with wailing teeth in your newspapers, is all I'll say. And that's about it for this week's Fish Tank. Well, that's exactly it for this week's Fish Tank. Next week will be episode 35, and will be my last in Sheffield for quite a long time, because I'll be going back to university. So we have got something quite good planned as well for that last episode, so hopefully you should enjoy that as well. Perhaps more so than this episode, or equal amounts, or you might prefer this one more than next one's. I don't know. I'll see you next week anyway. Bye.